What's good, YouTube? I'm back with another good video. Fellas, self-improvement is everything. And that shit is really your foundation. It's your bread and butter. Think about building yourself like you would if you're building a house. Your foundation is very important, especially in this game. But building yourself, becoming well-rounded starts with your foundation. And I'm gonna start with your teeth, brushing your teeth. Fellas, brush your teeth twice a day. Brush your teeth twice a day. And I've noticed a lot of people don't do this shit. A lot of people don't brush your teeth twice a day. And I'm not even just coming from I'm not even just talking from a hygiene point of view. Of course, brushing your teeth twice a day is hygiene, but I'm coming from more when we're dealing with women, when you're talking to women, you're around people, not necessarily just women. In a business manner, you're around business people, bro. You gotta make sure your breath is on point, and you can in fact ask any woman I've dated in the past, right? They will tell you I'm very conscious about my breath, how my breath smells. Does my breath smell good? I make sure my breath's always smelling good. And brushing your teeth isn't just brushing your teeth, because your teeth's not what smells. It's your tongue that smells. So you really gotta brush your tongue. And I don't want to go too much on this because I'm hoping at least everyone brushes their teeth at least once a day. But fellas, make sure it's twice a day. And moving on from that, when you shower, the first thing I do when I come out of the shower is I make sure I do my ears, right? Get a cotton bud and do my ears. I make sure I get that out of the way. And then when I do that, I move on to my body, right? I've got an armpit roll on. And with the armpit roll on, I make sure I get my armpit, I do my armpit, and I do my pubic area. Make sure my armpit smells good. Make sure my dick smells good. These are your foundation. And when you lotion your body, you're lotioning your body. Please don't just lotion your face and your hand and your leg, because that's what people see. Lotion your whole body. It's attractive to lotion your whole body. You make sure your whole body smells good. Right? Get your lotion that smells good. And with the cologne, every man needs a scent. Every man needs to smell like something. You need a scent about you. You need a scent where people smell it, they know that's you. It belongs to you. That's your scent. And I've got a little section on my Instagram that's got it says cologne on it. I use 1 Million Lucky, Tom Ford, Oud Wood, Straight to Heaven by Killian, Black Afghano. So colognes, find your scent. Yes, my colognes are expensive, but it's self-improvement. It's an investment. It's worth it. So you need to get that out of the way. And then we go on to clothes. What you wear. I'm not really I don't really like to dress flashy. So I like to dress simple. I like to wear the simple stuff. Clothes that hug my body. When you see me wear clothes, it's usually something that's hugging my body, that really shows my physique. And if you've got expensive clothes, if you buy clothes that are more up-end, high-end clothes, and you don't really want to throw that in the washing machine, you want to take it to the dry cleaners. Your more expensive clothes, take them to the dry cleaner so that it lasts longer. So if you're building yourself, you're trying to be well-rounded, these are all things you should be thinking about. When you got your beard, you do your beard. Make sure having a beard is more towards the masculine. Not everyone has a beard, but if you've got a beard, it's more to the masculine side. I'm not saying if you don't have a beard, you're not masculine. But when you have a beard, make sure you're using oil, applying oil on your beard, brushing your beard. And when you comb your beard, one thing I found out is don't use plastic combs on your beard, because it doesn't allow the hair to grow properly. Use a wooden comb. So I use a wooden comb for my beard. And when I use my cologne, I apply it to my beard, under my neck, on my chest, my wrist, my forearm. So I make sure I smell good, my beard smells good, because when you're close to people, you're interacting with people, you want them to smell you and know, oh, you smell good. You want them to know you smell good and you take care of your body. And then we're moving on. Having an intellectual conversation is part of self-improvement. Being able to have intellectual conversation. I posted a video on when I was saying I like a woman who can hold an intellectual conversation. I want to hear you talk about interest rates. I want to hear you talk about stocks and bonds. Someone commented and said, I bet this dumb guy doesn't even have a degree or some bullshit like that. And he's asking for an intellectual woman. And I said, I'm a law student, so I'm getting my degree as we're speaking. I'm a forex trader. I'm an investor. I own my own business. That was my response. You don't have to get mad at shit like that. You know, people always talk shit. People want to bring you down because that's how people are. And I said that. And with this interest rate stuff, I could go deep on this because this is my area of expertise. This is my area. So when a country is experiencing high inflation rates, when the country's inflation rates are high, that means there's a lot of spending going on in the economy, right? Because when you're spending a lot, you're making money. Suppliers, producers are going to up their price because they know they can make more from it. And when they up their prices of goods, prices of services go up. Things become more expensive. And ideally, an economy wants between 2 to 3% interest rate, inflation target, between 2 to 3%. So when you're exceeding inflation, if you don't bring inflation down, your economy is going to overheat because there's a lot of spending, prices are going up. So what the central banks will do is they would increase interest rates so that saving becomes more attractive to people. People save more. And what's that going to do? That's going to lower spending. People are now saving, they're not spending as much. So that's going to bring back down, the inflation is going to come back down because people are more interested in saving their money because they get more on their investments. So I can really talk about this. So fellas, having an intellectual conversation is very important. It goes a long way. Right? Your foundation, building your foundation, this self-improvement is also your masculinity. I'm telling you now, bro, women know the men who are masculine. It's that dominance, that assertiveness about you. You're walking around with that confidence. And this masculine shit, I said it already. It's either you have it or you don't. And that masculine is also not tolerating disrespect, not tolerating bullshit, having standards, having principles. That I can't teach you that. You're either gonna respect yourself or you're not gonna respect yourself. That's just how it goes, right? Women want a man who's a man. Be a fucking man. That shit is attractive. That masculine energy is also how you're walking. What's your swagger like? How you walking around? Are you walking around with your head down? Or are you walking around with your head up? With your chest out? Does a woman look at you and think, yeah, this is a fucking man? That masculine shit is also understanding women. See, a lot of guys think, oh, well, she's behaving like this. Women are complicated, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to learn about women. Women are this, women are that. Try to understand women, because understanding women is part of being a man. Understanding the opposite sex is part of being a man. It's a masculine trait. Masculine Masculine men attract feminine women because that feminine energy picks up on that masculine energy. That's the nature of attraction. That's the law of attraction. That's how it's supposed to work. That's how things work in society. But everyone's trying to bend it. Everyone's trying to change it. Be who you want to be. And then now when we see society falling apart, which is the ripple effect of what we're trying to do, when you mess with nature, there's going to be that ripple effect. It's going to come back to bite you, and that's what's happening in society. That self-improvement is also that physique. And I'm always banging on about physique, getting in shape, being in shape. And we have a lot of women saying now, oh, we like the dad bods. But fellas, you have to think this through. Think for a minute. Why are women saying they like dad bods? Why are women saying dad bods is attractive to them? You have to realize, what you need to realize is that dad bod shit is just a woman saying, because women know when the guy's in shape, when the guy's got a great physique, because women are visual, women pick up on that. Other women will pick up on that. Other women will find that attractive. They know a guy with good physique is gonna want to be out all the time. He's gonna want to look good. So with that dad bod, it brings a sense of security. This guy is going to be a good father. This guy is going to be around. This guy is going to take care of his kids. He's less likely to cheat. And what you need to realize with these dad bod statements, fellas, when a woman says she wants a dad bod, that doesn't mean a fat guy, a guy who's completely fat, not in shape, doesn't take care of himself. That's not what she means. If you notice, the dad bods that they're talking about, it's still a guy who's in shape. Yes, he might have a stomach, he might be a bit on the chubby side, but if you analyze the dad bods that women are talking about, the guy still has big arms, still has big shoulders. His shoulders are still wide because women still want to be protected. There's still that sense of he can protect me if it comes down to it. This self-improvement shit is deep. It's your foundation. And with this physique stuff, fellas, you have to realize, right, you're going to take off your clothes in front of a woman. You don't want a body where she's looking at and it's disgusting. It doesn't look good. It's not pleasing to look at. The same way we as men, we're attracted to women with good shape, with good body. When we see a woman with that good body, it's an instant attraction to us. Because we like women who are in shape, women with good bodies. The figure 8. So why wouldn't it make sense for women to like men who are in shape? Yep, by all means, yes, the dad bods bring security, but that guy is still in shape. It's still a guy who's in shape. That self-improvement is your bread and butter, fellas. If you're not self-improving every day, if you're not getting your money together, self-improvement is getting your money together. Investing from young, start investing. Try to double your income, try to triple your income. Get your money together. That shit is really deep, man. And some of you will never get it, man. Some of you want the easy way out. What do I say to women? And I've been noticing as well. My self-improvement videos, when I preach self-improvement videos, you guys don't be watching that, right? You don't be watching the self-improvement stuff, which is actually the most important thing, because everything ties in together. Self-improvement is also knowing the game I'm preaching to you, the game I'm giving to you. The game is deep, bro. The game is deep. And when you put this self-improvement stuff together, when the self-improvement gets together and everything comes together, this is what makes you a well-rounded man. This is what builds your foundation. Once your foundation is together and you know the man you are, once you've self-improved to the point where you've mastered yourself, can't no one tell you who you are, because you know you. You know who you are. You understand the man you are. Fellas, you have to master yourself. You have to master yourself. Mastering yourself, this is where that self-improvement shit comes into place. When you master yourself, no one can move you off center, because you know you best. You know who you are. I'ma keep preaching the game. I'ma keep putting people on. But if you're not trying to hear it, that's on you. I can't force you to self-improve. Self-improvement is an individual thing. You either want to do it or you don't. But all I'm saying is, the world responds to men who work on themselves, men who improve themselves. It's a daily grind. It's not a one-time thing. You can't dress good for one day, smell good for one day, work out for one day, and that's it. It's a daily grind. You always have to work on self-improving. Self-improving yourself, it's really the key. Everything else I'm putting you on is just a little addition you can put on, but self-improvement goes a long way. You can't be high value if you've not self-improved. You're not high value if you haven't worked on everything I've spoken about today. You can't be high value and your breath smells. You can't call yourself high value and you can't hold an intellectual conversation. You can't call yourself high value and you only cream your face and cream your hand and you leave the rest of your body ashy. Your bum cheeks are ashy as fuck. Pause. Like I always say, if you don't want to learn, eventually life is going to force you to learn. Be well-rounded, put yourself together. I don't want to make this video any longer than it needs to be. Like, comment, subscribe, hit me up in the DM, fellas. I'm out.